Alright, let's get straight to the point. The Flame 4 and 4.5 are pretty much the same shoe. This video, I will keep it simple, just highlighting the few differences between them and sharing some of my thoughts on the Flame 4 series. I will skip my usual intro, but as always, I bought this with my own money. According to the official specs, the stake height is identical. 30mm in the forefoot, 36 in the heel, with a 60mm drop. And on foot, I felt zero difference in stake height between the two. But here's something worth noting. The English page has a misleading error. Under key upgrades of Flame 4.5 versus Flame 4, it claims 3mm more stake height. That's actually the difference between the Flame 3 and Flame 4, not the Flame 4 and 4.5. Whether you look at the English or Chinese page, the white shoe in the background is clearly the Flame 3, and the numbers shown match the Flame 4's stack. This 3mm more thing is a terrible mistake. Also, I have no idea what CFUM3 missile is. The shoe's missile is labeled CQT Flame, which refers to a foaming process that uses carbon dioxide instead of nitrogen. I have no idea what CFUM3 stands for. Feels like whoever wrote the English copy didn't even get basic training. Moving to the upper, the 4.5 has better breathability with larger mesh, noticeable at a glance. It also feels more stretch, which should suit wider feet better. The lacing system changed from offset on the Flame 4 to a standard design. I had no lockdown issues with the Flame 4, but side by side, the 4.5 feels a tiny bit more secure. The heel bumper's shape is tweaked. The material is no longer the cat-tongue fabric used on the Flame 4. And on the Flame 4.5 now has a pull tab. The also design and rubber are the same. A slow motion comparison makes that clear. Sometimes I feel that I exist on YouTube for the running community is to break down language barriers. Actually, after the release of the Flame 4.5 and the 4.5 mix, 361 Degrees did explain the changes on Chinese social media. I'm gonna play their video next, with me doing translation in the background, so we can hear what the official team has to say. Quick pause. She's the product manager in the running department. Okay, back to her. I will start with the improvements in Flame 4.5. You can clearly see we are using a stronger, more transparent yarn. Don't worry if it looks flimsy. Actually, the yarn's toughness has been upgraded to match the more breathable mesh. One small detail, the 4.5 now has a pull tab. Finally, and this is a key upgrade, our missile material. We received a lot of feedback saying the beaded foam in Flame 4 was still a bit firm. Some kids actually wear this shoe to play a basketball or badminton, sports with lots of lateral movements. So we adjusted the foam processing by adding a pressing step to make the missile foam more pung. Quick pause again. When she says pung, I think she means the foam expanding more, maybe like bright rising, making it softer. Back to her. The range of compression and rebound is now greater, improving comfort and tear resistance. Still, we hope our consumers use carbon plate shoes properly, not for basketball or badminton. For my channel audience, you might not get why she is telling kids not to play basketball in these shoes. This is very China specific. Right now, among primary and secondary school students in China, running shoes are the hottest trend. Remember how Air Jordans went viral globally a few years back? Jordan is out, running shoes are in. On Chinese social media, I can find tons of videos of young kids rocking carbon-plated runners. In traditional Chinese culture, and with most families having only one child, parents tend to spoil their kids, giving them the best stuff. So, it's not surprising to see kids wearing race day shoes to school. During PE class, There's no stopping them from playing basketball or even soccer in running shoes. So obviously, that leads to the midsole tearing issue the product manager mentioned. For 361 degrees, it's no choice but had to suffer in silence because their products are being used the wrong way. So combining what she said earlier, the biggest change in Flame 4.5 is tear resistance during lateral movements like basketball, and slightly softer foam tuned for the weight of younger consumers. So how do they feel when running? Honestly, almost identical. My broken-in Flame 4 has softened over time, and the fresh 4.5 feels only slightly softer than the 4 was out of the box. If you thought the Flame 4 was on the firmer side, the Flame 4.5 is still on the firmer side. Though that signature squeaky sound on the Flame 4 made while running is noticeably quieter on the 4.5. As for the rebound, Brand Lab data shows an increase from 70% on Flame 4 to 75% on Flame 4.5. I'm not as sensitive as a machine. I don't feel a 5% difference. So for me, this isn't an upgrade, it's just a tweak. I wouldn't use it for basketball anyway. So if you want to know how it runs, just check my Flame 4 video. One thing I didn't fully express in that video, to maximize performance, it's best suited for midfoot or forefoot strikers, runners with powerful push-off. Also, it's one of the more stable super shoes out there. The flares on the sides give confidence and comfort for runners who need extra support. Honestly, I would recommend this as a race day shoe or speed trainer, even for over-punters. Lastly, let's quickly talk about the differences between 4.5 mix and the 4 mix. From 361 degrees Vice President, two main changes. First, the single-layer jacquard upper on the 4 mix is now double-layer, offering better warmth in winter and improved lockdown. Second, the insole is now 3D molded for extra comfort. So if you are curious about the Flame 4.5 mix feels, just watch my 4 mix video. Alright, I think the core message is clear for everyone. The Flame 4 series and Xtep 160X 3 Pro series are still the pinnacle of beaded foam air. I highly recommend both to midfoot or forefoot strikers who get a chance to try them. Alright, thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have a great day, and see you in the next one.
下面，然后再往里面就是动。